Grand Rising. This is Urban Team tapping in.
And Noah bring you the info.
What is going on, y'all? Third Party Nation, we are here. Of course, I'm Noah.
And I'm Urban Team.
It's been a while.
Long
we finally together as one again. It's been a while, but let's get to it. Though.
Pause.
So let's get to it. So what's the topic today?
So today, like, if y'all see that the video that we just played before this video, we're going to talk about that. It was a little girl dancing.
Yeah.
So this looked like it was a pop the balloon thing that they usually with adults, but they've been doing it with little kids now.
Yeah.
So they had a little kid. If you see the boy was sitting in the chair, which shouldn't even been there. A little boy, and then a little girl was popping, dancing, twerking, if you want to call it, in front of him, and then the host of the show.
Yeah.
You can see him say, "Ooh, damn! Ooh, look." So besides, we're going to jump over the top of his head, bash his head in, but we're going to also talk about why is this even a thing?
What's going on,
and why would the parents even let something like this to even get to this point where kids is actually over sexualized?
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this before, but this is pretty much a never ending topic. So we're gonna keep talking about it, get nothing changed.
Let me. I want to start this off
Right.
because I did an episode on this a while ago.
Right.
There was a rapper called Little RT
Little
Riz.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was a little pop balloon type. It wasn't a pop balloon. It was more like that. The girls walking up and he was talking to him and everything else. And I thought that was off.
Yeah.
That was a little weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was a little boy. So even when the girls was walking up and he had grown women walk up.
Yeah.
It wasn't little girls. I'm sorry. It was grown women walking up to the little boy rapper. And they shaking and dancing. And he was like, picture the little boy would do. We would do like, So, to me, that's, like I said, the kind of the over-sexualizing us as black men and black women. It's something that's going on.
Right.
And because now it's like, okay, because we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's society is pushing this weird agenda thing. This leads to going back to sex trafficking, black girls disappearing. So it's a lot of things going on, and it's weird, bro. It's weird.
Right.
So even with this scenario right now, seeing that guy talking about woo wee woo,
yeah.
seeing little girls dancing,
Little girl guys.
little girls.
I'm talking about little. How old would you say these kids are like that?
They definitely were.
7?
They definitely below. Yeah.
7.
Yeah. And he think it's okay to do that still because the other little boy is there. That's not okay at all. First of all, the whole scenario, pop balloons, and everything, shouldn't be doing anyway. You shouldn't be having a little girl pumping and jumping already. But you know what? I'm gonna say this too. You probably won't get me. Some of y'all won't get me too.
They probably will.
Some of y'all women out here are propping these young girls up to do grown women things, and they're not grown women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting makeup on them.
Yeah.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing things, and you have to leave these things for them to get older, to get to become a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put on makeup, put on lipstick. That's to attract a mate. They should be attracting no mate at no 8 years old. So that's what I'm saying. Putting these young girls with wigs on. I've seen them trying to put wigs on toddlers.
They saw them super early. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's getting out of hand. So, like, but I don't want to keep going on because I want you to hit some.
Well, no, you killed it.
A lot of points I'm making.
Yeah, you make a lot of points. I just want to say you got to crawl before you walk in. Things like that shouldn't be speed rush.
Yeah.
Because bad enough that we got all this music, and I know we keep talking about the same thing, but like Lupe said, ain't a thing changed. So, same stuff. So we're gonna keep talking about it. So, all this stuff out there now that's aging the kids to go faster. And we're not allowing them to be kids. Remember that's what happened to Michael Jackson. Yeah. Then he wanted to relive his childhood when he got older, and you know they seen over sexualizing dancing, rapping lyrics, Sexy Red, and all of them like that. And you see how our little girls turn out when they get older. Usually when they come out like this over sexualized, they usually have kids earlier.
Yeah.
They usually be, what's the word I'm gonna mess up? Promiscuous.
Promiscuous.
Yeah, they're gonna be
I'll
that.
say it wrong.
No. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna wind up being that, and it's gonna be harder for them to find a mate. They
the pedophiles.
That's pretty much the main thing.
The creepers.
Yeah.
The dudes that's out here like
yeah.
The weird uncles, the ones that be like, hey girl, you getting big. Like them kind of dudes. Them kind of dudes. They out there.
Yeah.
And you're pushing these kids to be more grown than what they are. And that's what it is. Because like I said, it's to attract mates and attract men. Men look at butt. So let's not pretend like women walk around and shake their butt and do all that kind of stuff. That's to attract mates and attract. So you're doing that. You putting these kind of things in these kind of kids to do this. Even the young, because the young boys don't want that. The little boys don't even want that stuff. I told you, Little Riz and hit the video. If you go back to check out a video with Little Riz, he blocking his eyes because he looking at the grown women. The grown women shaking their butt now. He's like, ah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really out of pocket. And that the host, whoever, if he is the host, whatever.
I've seen him before. I think
they need to take a good look at him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm
not saying he did anything. I'm not putting that out there. I'm saying, but take a good look at him because that was off.
That was off.
And
stuff like this.
No one's talking about this.
It shouldn't be normalized.
We don't want to talk about
They try to normalize it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let them normalize it. I'm gonna call it all out. And if I wouldn't never have my daughter or niece or any kid around us as in our supervision even go to like that. Like I said, they said we preaching, but if I was there, I'm telling you, I ain't talking about just swinging and boxing.
Fathers were there.
If I was a real, how you say, a real end.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube.
Yeah.
But a real guy will say something. Oh, I just realized it was no guys in the video, right? It was not but women and little girls. I just thought of that.
Because the fathers would automatically cut that out. Like, what are you doing? Like,
a father would cut it out. I'm not even a father yet, and I would definitely be there. People like, oh, you guys are too preachy. But I would be like, yo, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all got little girls? They not even my daughters or cousins or little nieces, and I'll be like, yo, this is weird.
Because
sometimes it take for you to say something to people to think about. Because,
I'm gonna say this because sometimes they'll try to blame men for most of the time men are protectors and they always
over masculinity.
So where are the fathers at the time when this is going on?
I guarantee a man would have stopped that.
That's what I'm saying.
There's some corny dudes that probably but now, most men would have stopped that. They're like, yo, just sit there, like, yo. They probably would have popped the host in his mouth.
We have to y'all. Some of y'all women out there, listen to me, y'all. The ones who are doing this, the ones who are watching, got the kids and got the boys too, because y'all do the opposite with the boys, because they get over sexualized too. The boys get over sexualized too.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all have to really be careful of what y'all doing and how y'all treating and how you just treating these kids.
Excuse me.
You know, like I said, going back to what I was saying, there's predators out here. You're making them more grown than what they should be. Let them be kids. And like I said, I know y'all want to dress them up a certain way. Y'all want to, you want to put makeup on them, that kind of stuff. But wait till they get a little older. Wait till they get 18. Wait till they get at least 16 to be able to do that and put the wigs on them. Like I get started on the wig thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta be confident in themselves, too. I'm
gonna add on to that, especially with our young black.
Am I over the place? I don't want to be over the place.
No. He making sense, and I'm gonna jump on this too. It's funny because we're kind of going into the hair thing too.
Yeah.
You guys have to teach y'all black girls and the boys
to love themselves,
and that includes with how they look, their features, their hair, body, in their bodies, and how they came out. They need to know that they are fine how they are. This media teaches us, tell us, and people learn from that, saying our hair is not good enough, saying it's dry, nappy,
BBL.
I'm gonna lead up to BBL, but y'all black girls and boys got good hair. Our hair grow out of our head. We got dreads, afro, stuff like that. Back in the slavery days, they taught us to always the tied up type had because black women was getting a lot of attention from white men. Now, I don't want to go too deep into it, I don't want too deep, but I'm telling you, they always told us to cover our hair. So if we fast forward when we was younger and going through our times, they always bash us saying like it was nappy. Oh, do something with it. Even when we rock it out and it was clean, do something with it. Tie it up, wrap it down. Don't have it out. So we had to learn to love ourselves, and embrace our culture and our style and our hair and self-love. So we embraced it. Now everywhere we go, people are like, oh, I see y'all, and that's what we try to put when we see the next generation. That's something I like about the new generation. That the young boys with the hair popping,
they accept themselves.
But the black girls on the black girl side of it, they still, some of them, but a lot of them still wear wigs and
y'all can't wear y'all natural hair for a whole month. I've seen women wear wigs longer than they actual real hair. Right. I'm not knocking wearing wigs. Right. I'm knocking the purpose, and y'all can't, like I said, y'all scared to have your natural hair out. Y'all, it takes time to take care of your stuff. I'm gonna say this. I know this is getting off the subject of what we're talking about, but I went to hair salons and places to get my hair twisted and everything else. My hair was longer than most of the women that were in there. Some had their hairline like boop. And some of y'all gonna laugh, but it's the truth. So that going back to the young girl thing. Y'all trying to make these women. Y'all trying to make these little girls growner what they are by putting them on wigs and doing that kind of stuff, and let them be little girls. Tell them that you love them and they proud of being natural and everything else. They will grow up strong and have a good sense of character.
Right.
And
stop
having them twerk and shake and anything like that kind of stuff.
Emphasize more. The twerking and stuff at that age, y'all guys are doing damage. I had a little girl cousin, and we had to check her from stop doing it because her mom was a person of the world, I would say, and she was allowing her to do that stuff. And then when she came to our house, we had to kind of check her, like, no, you ain't gonna do that type of stuff here. You know, you're gonna stop. And then when her father got back in her life, she went to the army. Yeah. She was actually in sports after that. She stopped doing that, as far as I know. So she got back on the track. So go ahead.
Let's be real. Who took them little girls to that pop-up balloon?
The mothers. I guarantee you. I say it.
Yes, the mothers.
The mothers.
Ain't no fathers taking their little girls to pop the balloon for them to twerk in front of nobody. In front of no 20-year-old, 30-year-old man. Ain't no little boys.
Their father's not in their life. I'm gonna get on them too. Cause I told you I'm about both sides, and the father need to be on being in their life. I know some of them guys are just like it was just a quick smash. I don't care. But if it's my seed or something like that, it wouldn't be like that. I'm gonna take that kid, and that kid's gonna be mine.
Like I said, we're not gonna do this. Excuse my language, but shit on black men just because. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of that lately about that. And you check out our other episode when we talk about the Kamala Harris and Obama thing, when they talk about the voting thing and hating on men. Because us black men, we already get enough damage as it is. Yeah. We always the blame, and I'm tired of that. You know,
I think as I feel like as a race, we that's why I keep bringing this up. It's a sad thing that it's like black women and black men at this moment is not vibing on a bigger scale.
Bigger scale, yeah.
On a bigger scale, not some of us are, but it's a lot of us that like, F you. Yeah, so that's why I'm always like, let's bring each other up, because black men and black women and the black women saying black men ain't nothing and they garbage, and then you got the small community. Is you got some out there that's leaving black women and going to the white women, and that's fine. That's dating outside the race, but those that bash, like we work with dudes like that. Yeah, like, man, I don't like these hair hats. I don't like these. So we got we got that too. We got that too. Like the ratio might be different in the ratio, the number, and if you want to do the countdown, the percentages and stuff like that. But I just say all that stuff got to stop. But I want to jump on this real fast. When you like the BBLs, we went away from that. But I want you to break down on them not loving themselves too, more deeper. Like when they grow up and they want to keep using more like going a sexual route.
Because you know what it is too.
Filling a gap.
Like I said, this is not
BBL.
This hasn't to do with that part of we talking about, but I think it all line up.
It's all line up.
Loving yourself and caring about yourself, and because them young girls gonna grow up and probably get that too.
Yeah, of course they are.
So that's what I'm saying.
And that's why we line it
up. All this weird. All this weird.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a mental thing. Yeah. And like I said, they keep blaming the men. Some men gonna like it. Men gonna smash. Some of the low level men are gonna smash, but they gonna wife you up. They're not gonna love you. So I think all women have to understand that too.
That's two different things.
Two different things. Lust and love. And like if you want a man to love you, just let him see your natural. Yeah. I'm not saying you gotta look ugly. I ain't saying you gotta be dusty and don't take a bath. You know when you talk natural,
played out.
They always when we talk natural, it's gotta be extra overdone. No. Still lotion up. Can't be ashy out here. Still lotion up. Still look good and everything else. But just the overdoneness of it, because a lot of times these women out here getting this stuff to show off in front of other women.
More than
the men. You know what I'm saying? They still going to attract a certain kind of man.
Of course.
But like I said, you got to understand where you getting at, what you getting. And like I said, so like I said, y'all women got to stop doing this kind of stuff and stop bringing these young girls to these things and getting googly-eyed by grown men, right? Because they twerking in front of grown men,
right?
And like I said, then you gonna have these uncle type dudes. I call them uncle type dudes. So we, in our black families, we all got them weird family members. Like, hey, little Debbie, yeah, come what you sit on my lap, like them kind of dudes. And all because they popping somewhere in the front of the corner somewhere, like they do the twerking dance, do that. Like I said, that stuff, that stuff is funny. And seeing these videos right here, and no one's saying nothing, because we talking about all this other stuff all day. We talk about Puff Daddy and this and Kamala. We talk about all this stuff out there, but we don't see this stuff and call this stuff out. We have a lot of issues in our community. We got a lot of issues that we got to deal with. But the thing is, the stuff that we got to start with is this stuff, because it's hurting the kids.
Right.
Forget us. We old. We done now. We talking about the kids now. The kids are going to be growing up to carry on the next line of things. And they're going to be so damaged. I watched, shout out to Crimson. I've seen a video of hers where these women are all dressed like prostitutes. And they got all the, the little jean shorts. They got little jean shorts where it's like the jeans are so small, it's cut off. The jeans it's like in their butts. There's a video of them, multiple women doing that. I've seen a video of a woman going to school to pick up her child like that. Think about that. Just think about that, y'all. They don't pick up her kid in the school to dress like that. And like I said, we made fun about this, about our parents, our grandmoms and our moms going to our schools. They had the robes on, they had a little thing on their head, like that. I'll take that any day. I'll take that any day. And like I said, some of y'all women, y'all have to grow up and be mature. And I know y'all probably think he's bashing. I'm not bashing, but this is pertaining to what we talking about right now. Like I said, ain't no men are taking these girls, these young girls, to these pop balloons, promoting this stuff. Right. And then you wonder why these girls get raped, kidnapped, abused, sexually abused by the stepdaddy or something because of stuff like this. You are promoting. Just like how certain women are dressed in a certain way, you're promoting things to happen. It's one thing that you think, it's one thing that you expect somebody to protect you, but it's another thing it's kind of like a relationship. In a relationship, a man is there to protect you, but you also have to protect the man, and you got to protect yourself. Because you're looking out for each other. You got to it gets both. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, right? And we have to, you dress in a certain way. If I dress in a suit, what are you going to think about me?
Of course, you're going to think about, you
take care of business.
Take care of business. You go to church or
going to church. You're a church suit. But that's what I'm saying. Certain outfits are for certain things. That's life. It's normal. It's like you can't lie or manipulate or try to be phony with this. It's real. You see me with the stuff on, I'm talking about black empowerment, this shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I love myself. I love being black. And I love who I am. You know, some I'm gonna make a joke about this. Some of y'all be like, he wear dashiki. I never wore dashiki in my life. Shout out to Kim. Like she like, yeah, I wear dashiki. Nah, I ain't no dashiki nigga. I ain't no Umar Johnson. But I love who I am. I love myself. Like I got my own. We got our own style. You know, I love who I am. But but you represent who you show who you represent. Who you know my style is. Sometimes y'all see me. I'm wearing because today it's funny. I'm wearing. I got my hair out. Some of y'all probably think this. I didn't know he even had hair. Y'all so used to seeing me with a turban on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because like I said, this is how representation. So representation and how you look sometimes in front of people, it does matter.
It do matter.
So y'all women out there have to understand that too. Y'all gotta dress for the occasion and stop dressing these young girls up to be a certain way, and that's what I gotta say. You know, anything else?
But final words. Just be on point when it comes to stuff like that, ladies and men. Try to be on point. Try to be there in your kids' lives, so you don't have to deal with stuff like that. Yeah. And I'll say this: it is a proven fact that family structure with a healthy family, the kids come out better. I don't have the percentage and stuff like I don't let the book numbers. Some
goofy person gonna be out there battling us in the comments.
I go look it out.
It's not because
I already know what someone's gonna say. Someone's gonna be like they gonna find a case when the person did have the mom and dad and they still went left. Yeah. I get some stuff still happens, but
we're talking about majority. We ain't talking about a couple of two niggas. Excuse me, but two people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, or three people. We're talking about the majority of the culture and everything else. Yeah. Having a 2-parent home
because we came out pretty decent. I didn't I've been around people that did have, I've been around his family that I consider my family too. So I was able to be kind of brought in for not going too far out.
And you still got your own. You still got your own personal who you are too as a good person. But sometimes when you get around in an environment, you have to adapt. Like I said, sometimes you get around rough environments, you gotta adapt. Right. But once you get out of it. Because sometimes you be in it so long, once you finally get out of it, you be able to rest. Then it's like, sometimes you can't because you're so used to chaos. Right. So it's deep. But most of the time, like I said, it's important. You have to understand that. It's important to have a 2-parent household. With guidance and teaching them things. And I don't want to keep bashing on this, but like I said, these women are the ones bringing them to these pop balloons because they're trying to get a lick. They're trying to get money or they're trying to do something. And for some of y'all need help. I'm not even gonna front. Putting these girls on display like that in front of these weird dudes. Cause I guarantee they ain't the only. He ain't the only. He's just the one. That dude is just the only one in the picture. Like woo, but you don't know who else is back there plotting and scheming, or trying to groom. Cause we got the groomer dudes out there too. Like I'm gonna keep an eye on her.
These kids already groomed up.
They're getting groomed.
They're already dancing and stuff like that in front of the camera.
They're getting groomed now. It's something's going on because they're getting groomed by doing that. And so, like I said, really pay attention to what's going on in the world. Yeah. Like I always tell him this. I like be in the world, but don't be of it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, you better ask somebody.
Pretty much.
But that's it.
Like, share, comment below. Always subscribe.
Please. You can say it.
No, you go ahead.
Third party.
And we out.
We out.